Hey!
Yo!
Wow!
Hey!
Been a while, huh?
It feels like long time, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, it's been like what? 3 weeks lah. 3 weeks, 4
About
weeks.
there lah, because October we have 5 weeks, right? So
Yeah.
according to organizer and the resources that we have, we can only do 2 out of 5 lah. So we had to choose.
Miss you lah.
Yeah, been a while lah. Some more now like what apa tu? Tak boleh keluar rumah kan?
Cannot lah.
Yeah.
CMCO again, man.
CMCO
Yeah, very bad lah. The cases and all going up, Today Selangor got 150 cases.
Yeah, the weird thing, KL only got 10.
That's the thing lah.
Yeah.
So how?
Okay lah.
How you?
I'm gonna migrate to KL lah tomorrow.
Where you cannot leave your place lah.
Or different district, is it?
Yeah.
It's okay because there is an imposter among us.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow. Nice background,
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is the most suitable background I can find for today's topic lah.
So what's today's topic about?
Today's topic is something about friendship.
Okay.
I saw that friendship.
Yeah. It's a good game for friendship lah. But unfortunately, that game I cannot really play because I got more than 10 friends lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also, that's why I don't really play. Before I start, I have to reject some people already, so I better not start.
Yeah. Some more they make me choose America or Asia,
Oh, yo.
So I say, I got friends everywhere lah.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. All right. So today's topic, toxic friendship.
Yes.
Specifically, toxic lah. That's why we talk about people who backstab each other. We talk about people who gossip about each other and all that. But actually, we also have two teenagers with us in our panel, and we kind of want to understand what is toxic friendship to the teenage point of view lah, the youth point of view.
Yeah.
Because our version of toxic and theirs can be different lah. To me, toxic is just poison lah, right? You eat, you drink, you die.
Yeah.
So,
our toxic is like you call me out, you never pay for my meal. Like that lah.
Yeah. So let's hear what's their version, or X-Teen's version lah of toxic.
Yeah. Okay, who do we have today?
Okay, so we brought one guy and one girl just to make sense, right? We must understand both nature of toxic friendships. So to represent the girl, represent the girl teenage community, we have Arielle Wang.
Wow.
Yay.
Arielle. Wow. Arielle is very good because she can be real with us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I also no come back to that. Okay. All right, to represent the guy community of the X-Teens sort of the group, right? We have Aaron Quack.
Wow, Aaron Quack, man.
Yeah.
Wow. When Aaron grows up, he'll be Aaron Man.
Wow.
Aaron Man. Iron Man's successor.
Okay.
Wow.
Normally,
Thanks.
I would like to think that nobody will ever say that Aaron is a toxic friend because he always runs errands for them.
Wow, that's right.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and hey, Kanesh not only run errands, man, he do it quick. That's right.
Good.
Very good.
All right. So Arielle and Aaron, maybe let's start with the question that everybody is dying to listen to according to the topic for today. What is toxic friendship and how do you categorize them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who will go first?
And maybe also just share one extreme example of a toxic friend. Extreme example.
Yeah.
So
don't worry lah, you can name names if you want to.
Yeah. They're probably just watching YouTube.
Might as well let them know lah.
But they can't do anything to you lah. That's the good thing about online.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's go, Arielle and Aaron.
Go, Aaron. What? No, you go first.
All right.
Ladies first. Thanks.
I think toxic friendship is it's like there's a lot of branches, I guess. Like it's a big category in a way, and Like for example, the person is like very nice in front of you. It can be kind of like fake friends as well. Like it's very nice in front of you, but then can be like they legit just gossip behind your back, or maybe like it's very tiring to be friends with them, and like it always depends on how they feel, and everything is about them lah, and it's not it's like you always give and they're always just receiving, but they don't give back. Like it is not reciprocated, and which can be super tiring or in a friendship. Yeah, I'll let Aaron
Wow.
talk about the rest.
But that actually sounds like a friend I know lah. Yeah.
Ah.
But maybe we don't call them toxic friendship lah, because this for teenagers, so different age category. Yeah. Aaron, how about you?
I think a toxic friendship is in a way like it's a kind of friendship that really brings out the worst side of you. It's in a way like, okay, for example, I'm friends with this person. I may seem like what Arielle said, I may seem very nice towards that person, but as soon as that person goes away or it's not looking or it's not listening, I bring out that really bad side of me that just starts like, talking bad about this person. Hiya, why is this person like this? Why is this person like that? I think also toxic friendship can also be like a kind of friendship that every time you see each other you get angry at their face. Like is that
Wow.
that serious? Just every time you see them you're already like, hi, yeah, this fella again. Yeah.
So who is the toxic? The person who sees or the person who gets seen?
I think it can be both, I think.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Two totally different definition of toxic friendship, I guess it's quite subjective lah.
Yeah.
One is about what you say behind people, and then another one is about what you see. If you don't like what you see, then toxic lah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have a comment from Facebook, right? From this
Yeah.
Benji Yup, and
Wow.
he commented, "Toxic friends are like sus in Among Us." Wow.
Wow, this one only those who play Among Us can understand, huh?
So what's
Yeah,
Among
yeah.
Us? Is the game your wallpaper lah?
Yeah. That's right.
Hey,
That's
but
right.
what's sus? Everybody like to say sus. They always say sus black.
Yeah,
sus
maybe
black.
the young people can enlighten us. What's sus?
Sus is short form for suspicious. So when something,
Ah.
so when like let's say a person does this, like you're like, oh, that person kind of sus, like kind of suspicious lah. Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
I always
Yeah.
play the black color guy. Then they always sus black. Such a racist thing lah. Toxic friends
Wow. Ganesh, do you have any toxic friends in your life?
I don't know. I got a lot lah.
You got a lot,
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So are you like hurted?
But third I think I also quite toxic lah. So we neutralize everything lah, right?
Right. Negative become positive lah.
Yeah. So they toxic me, I toxic them, then okay lah.
Yeah, toxic each other lah. Yeah, friend.
It's a toxic
Correct.
community.
Very good.
So all my friends, we're all toxic. Okay. So I actually prepared a game, all right, rather activity, more like to understand one another. I'm giving a few scenarios of friends, right, and for you guys, right, you all just need to answer whether you would friend this kind of person or not. You get what I mean?
By the way, people can drop in questions, right, as they're watching,
Yeah.
we already got a few questions. Yeah.
They can also answer lah. So let's say the scenario is that this guy, your friend has your guy friend has a long hair. All right, will you friend this person? Then you just say yes or no lah. All right, and everyone is free to say anything they want. And obviously no one judging one another, although we quietly judge lah. All right. So okay, you guys ready? Okay,
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
first one you can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first one. Would you friend with friends with bad academic results?
I
Yeah.
can answer, right?
Yeah. You can answer.
Yeah. I guess.
Both of you were friends with bad academic results.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Because my mom last time say you cannot mix with dumb friends.
Wow.
I
dumb
heard that
friends.
before.
Yeah, you heard that before. Your mom tell you that, is it? Because dumb friends makes me dumb and nobody wants to be dumb, right?
Osmosis.
Yeah.
Osmosis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their level of intelligence transfer to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the flip side, if you friend with smart people, you become smart lah. That's what they say. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that?
I think that it's, I mean, as extreme as it sounds, I would say that it's wrong, because although you may be hanging out with people who are dumber than you, I think, especially if it's a friendship, your academic results doesn't really matter in your friendship.
Wow.
Cause no, here's the thing. If you think about it, right, it sounds quite dumb lah. You go ask let's say the new person that you meet, right? You say, hey, what grade do you get for your exam your last exam? Then let's say the person say, oh, I got a B. They say, okay, then you're not my friend. That kind of thing. It sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
But having smart friend is to your advantage, what?
Yeah lah. I mean, in a way, it is. Also, I'm not saying that it's a disadvantage or advantage lah. More like, it still doesn't. You can still be friends with people who, let's say, quite dumb one lah. So
Okay. As straight as you can say lah. Okay, dumb friends are also friends. So both of you will be friends with these guys lah. Okay. So next one, friends who are poor and can't afford group outings. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good question, huh?
How to be friends if you all don't go out for group outings lah?
Yeah, that's right.
Think about that lah.
Or call. I mean, when there's a view, there's a way lah. That's so.
Like play Among Us ah.
Zoom, huh? Zoom gathering.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. Okay, Aaron, you have an answer. You are thinking, is it?
no. I say yeah.
I
I would.
You would
Yeah.
Well, you're like, that's why Kanesh is right lah. You can never be a toxic friend lah.
Yeah. Friends with tattoos and piercings.
How about that?
Sure. Aaron hesitating.
Okay, I say.
You answer, Arielle.
Oh yeah, I said yes.
Okay, Aaron.
I would say, yeah. This kind of depends on how the person is acting and all. But if just generally, yeah, I would.
Depends how many tattoos he got in the body lah. Yeah.
No lah.
So there's a condition to some friends lah.
Condition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has to look out how they behave.
What if he's a friend with tattoo, but then actually he got no money to get a proper tattoo, and then he's quite dumb. So his tattoo is 1 + 1 = 3.
No, but Aaron say he a friend with dumb people. What?
That's right. So he actually have a friend with a tattoo that is half done because no money to do the full one, and then it's 1 + 1 = 3.
Okay. I think there's a stereotype where tattoo and piercing people are bad people lah. But actually, I do know of a lot of friends who has tattoos and piercing, and they're actually much better friends than those who has clean bodies, man. Yeah, but anyway, maybe you don't have friends like that lah. So quiet. All right, let's move on. Okay. Next one, friends who always ask you for exam answers. So both of you are smart people, right?
No.
And you say
No. Aaron, yeah.
Since when?
So would you friend this kind of people? Bear in mind when you give answers, right, you are also at fault, you know. Yeah, you're also at fault, you know. So basically, these are friends who make you compromise in your studies also. Yeah.
I think for me, yes. But then I'll mark in my head lah, make a mental note. This is not a very good friend. Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I would be friends. Just, I don't know, I would just have to find a way to say, hey, you cannot copy my answer. I very scared just go.
So you won't give the answer lah.
Probably not lah, I won't lah.
Then
And
you're
if
not a
he
good friend lah.
Yeah lah, sure lah.
Okay. Wow. All right. Cool. Let's move on. Friends who smokes and
Whoa.
Wow.
So how?
I think no lah.
Wow. When you say no means you won't friend this person lah.
Very difficult. Yeah, they'll just leave it as that.
Why? Because it's like this is literally toxic, is it? Nicotine.
Okay, I'm hesitating because I have had friends like that. Like in old school, I have, and this is a primary school, and they already like started smoking, and they even invited me, but I obviously denied lah. But I don't know. I don't know whether to classify them friend or not.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you classify them as friends?
No, that's the thing. Cause I would classify them as friends because hey, in a way I'm friendly to these people. They are friendly to me. It's just that what they do is not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not right. So that's why. I would be friends with them because technically it's only their action that makes them bad, but I don't think they are bad. Yeah. I don't know.
Conflicted feelings, Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arielle, why did you say no though? I mean, you were on a yes streak lah. Yes until
Dilemma. Yeah, I think because in a way it's also selfish. Like what you do will affect the people around you, and then you don't just smoke, but you invite people to smoke with you, and I think everyone will know deep down that it's wrong. I think smoking is I think everyone will know deep down that it's wrong lah, but then you do it anyway, and then you ask people to do it. It's like you pulling people down also, and so it's kind of selfish. Yeah, like cause if they ask me to smoke, then I probably will become like them also, and so it's quite selfish.
Right. Okay.
Let's move on. Friends who keep asking you to spend for them.
Wow.
Getting harder.
It's like they're kind of using you.
Yeah, but then just now you said you were friends with people with no money, what? So this will likely happen.
This is a different situation.
Yeah, but this will likely happen because they got no money.
I think if it's like they really cannot, then but if they obviously can pay for it and then they still ask, then to reconsider.
Yeah, I would agree, Arielle. If that person that person can pay and yet ask you to pay for them, walao, I don't want.
Okay.
It's like you're their tool kind of thing, like their wallet, walao.
Okay.
Yeah.
So situational and conditional, Right. Move on. Friends who are good in gang fights.
Wow.
You're going all out, man. Serious.
Aaron will.
Hey, okay. let me think about it first, okay? I need to really think.
Arielle, do you have these kind of friends?
I was associated with people like that but not really friends.
Okay. Cool.
Wow, associated is really good enough, no?
I know them through different friends.
Okay.
I see. Wow.
Aaron, how? You are the gang lah, right?
No lah, I good boy, okay.
Good toxic, okay.
This I guess not really, because this
Okay.
is kind of like the extreme already.
Okay, so your
Yeah.
extreme is gangs and fights lah. Okay.
Yeah, because if you think about it, as they are the ones that keep fighting with you, right? Imagine if, let's say, or imagine if you accidentally got them angry for something, right? Then you are screwed. Like they will come punch you.
I tell you, I will make friends with them lah because they will protect me.
Exactly. That's my strategy in high school. That's how I
yeah
survived.
lah. That's true lah. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Friends with bad fashion sense. Wow. Hey, your teens all are like hipster. Oh, you know, I got people who say I dress very badly and they don't want friend me.
Hey, good one. You friend with them, to me.
Yeah.
Hey, how?
Yes, I guess, yeah.
As painful as it is to say yes.
Painful.
Why painful? Why painful?
Okay, for me lah, I care about what my look lah. So when I got a person that got bad fashion sense, right? Wow. Okay lah.
they will make you look bad also, is it? That's what you're saying.
Not really, but yes.
Not really, but yes, huh?
Not really, but yes. Hey, make up your mind.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay.
Friends will always talk bad about your enemy. Wow.
Wow.
The enemy of your enemy is your friend, right?
How? This one.
Bad about you.
Deep,
Walao eh.
Okay lah, can lah.
Can you are interviewing, is it?
I mean, yeah lah. Okay, yeah, I would. I guess lah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, think cause these are also based on the friends that I had last time and the friends I have now. So I think I would lah.
Okay. Arielle also yes, Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've asked quite a number of questions right here. I'd like to know what do the rest of us think as you type down in the comment section below. You also get to ask Aaron and Arielle any questions regarding toxic friendships and how they deal with them. I know that we have gotten many questions already and we'll attempt to cover them.
Yep.
But do continue to type it out and converse in the chat section in your YouTube and Facebook chat box. All right, cool. Now let me stop sharing screen so you can see my face, bright, clear, and toxic. All right. Yeah. All right. Maxine asks, I think Kanish needs to up his fashion game. Yeah. So that's one of the friends I was talking about.
Ayo, Kanish, I have to reconsider whether I should be hosting with you lah.
Hey, look, hoodie. This is such an X-Teens thing.
Ayo, please lah. Hoodie is so like yesterday lah.
Ayo, at least I caught up to yesterday lah.
You see my shirt, hey? Look, this is today, man.
This one I saw you wearing for every X-Teens chat, okay?
That's why it's today. Every day is today. Don't you know that?
Good. Okay, big oof. All right, let's move on. Let's look at questions, okay?
Okay.
For those asking questions, right, you can actually specifically ask who you want to answer.
Got people ask question, right? Got ah?
Yeah, a lot lah.
Oh, not bad. That means people out there got a lot of toxic friends.
Yeah, they want to know how to deal with it.
Yeah, that's right. Today we have two experts who have dealt with toxic friendship before.
So let's start with a question from Singway and this directed to Pastor Andy. Why are you playing Among Us? Yeah.
Hey, Pastor not supposed to lie, way.
What is Among Us?
Yeah. Why are you playing Among Us?
I play Among Us because I'm a pastor. I'm pastor.
So you have to be among us, right? Okay.
There's a pastor in the Among Us, what?
Yeah, I'm pastor. Okay, I just got it.
That's good. Got it, walao.
Good. Imposter. All right.
Slow.
I saw that meme somewhere lah. Okay.
Okay.
So Shalini asked, how should we approach friendships that have started to feel strained? Actually, it's a very good question. I'm going to top up to that. Just now you say, right, you don't want to friends who smoke and invite you to smoke. But what if this friend was once your best friend and suddenly they change?
Oh yeah, good, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, I answer. I guess I answer first.
sure.
If
That's what we do.
I guess if things are starting to get like, you notice that maybe your friends starting to become like a bad influence. I think that is when you have to really watch out, because you need to be able to identify, more like you need to be careful, and you need to be like, I'm not gonna be influenced by this person. I'm gonna watch my actions, and yes, I can still be friends with this person, but I really need to watch what I do, especially around this person. Because it's not easy. I can tell you that. It's first, you have to have a lot of you have to, every time you're with that person, you have to like be aware of what you're doing constantly. But that's if you really want to be friends with this person, then that's what you have to do lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom from an experienced person, huh?
Yeah. How about Arielle? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, agreed with Aaron. Like, cause it's so, like, for me personally, I'm very like easily influenced in a way, like subconsciously I will start like talking more like this person, or like the things that I say will kind of be like what the person will say, like my close friends will say, or like so it's like that you need to be so self-aware, and because like not everyone is a good influence and I think if it's a strained friendship, I think if it's starting to get strained, I think just bear with it for a while. But if it's really too much on you, like you will know lah when it's too much, like you cannot tahan anymore, and like you're becoming more and more like this, then let go of. Yeah, like there's some friendships you have to learn to let go in the end. And it's not selfish. Like I used to think like it's so selfish. Like how can I, just because this person is here and my growth is here, and then it's like looking down on people. And I used to think like cannot like this. Like even though I'm up here, I still need to help the person up. But sometimes I don't have that capacity, and I don't have the I don't have the ability and the capacity to do that. And in the end, it's the person pulling me down, not me pulling them up. So like for the sake of self-love, and so I have to let go sometimes.
Wow. You want to ask something, Pastor?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm friends with everybody friends with me. Sometimes it's very hard for me to even know that the friendship is being strained, you know. So I mean, how do you even know that the friendship is strained? Like, how do you know that? Like, can it stress me out all the time? Like, then is that necessary? You know, time to walk away or what? Like from next week onwards, he holds himself.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, how do you know that a friendship is starting to be strained? Like, what are the signs? What are the signs that you can look for? Yes.
One thing is when you start to notice one really easy way to do it is if you start to notice your behavior is becoming like theirs. If let's say they are doing something right, and then your behavior is not just with that person, it's your behavior with your family as well. And if you notice that maybe your attitude has changed, good or bad, then okay, if let's say your attitude has changed into a bad way, then you know that okay, I need to think what made me like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So once you start to see that they have influenced you lah, okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
behavior starts to become like them, but they're not in a good way lah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay lah. Then Ganesh and I are safe lah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, look at his fashion sense and my fashion sense. We're definitely not the same. So I think I think we are safe lah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually quite intrigued when Arielle said that there is a time where you should know when to let go. But there's also a question from Singwei. Can we salvage toxic friendships? And why would you let go? And why wouldn't you try to salvage it?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah. They're friends, what, right?
Yeah, I think there is a way to salvage friendship, although I feel like half of the time is you have to let go because the person is already, I think, like changed too much or something. You get what I mean? It's too much already. Like, you cannot help them. Like, someone else needs to do it. Like, whether it's their mentor or like someone else, because I'm only 14, and then sometimes like I wish that I have more experience in things, but I don't lah. And sometimes, although I don't like to admit it, I cannot help everyone. I cannot help everyone back up, and there are some things I need. Sometimes being helpful is you step back and let someone else do it. Sometimes being helpful is not doing anything at all. And okay, back to the topic. I think you can salvage, but the person needs to change. Like that needs to be changed, and like if salvaging means continuing to bear with this toxic person in your life, then it's not worth it. But I think when the person is starting to like show change, like when the person, like when you tell a person about it, you talk about it, and then the person shows that they actually want to change, and then from there is you must be aware of it. Like, awareness is the first step to change, and then only it can go up from there. So I think it can be salvaged if there's change.
If the toxic person change lah, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But it's quite hard to change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's possible, but it's not easy lah. I guess that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yo, Ganesh.
Yeah.
I hope we can make it lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are toxic, Pastor, I just give you some alkaline lah. You drink,
Yeah.
and then we neutral.
Yeah, but according to Arielle, right, the toxic person must change. So Ganesh, you need to change lah.
Change is constant. Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess Arielle did mention that the toxic friend has to come to a state of awareness, right?
Yeah.
And then it's easier to have that change conversation and all that. So
Yeah.
the question here now is, what if your friend is toxic and they don't know about it? So then there's no awareness there. So that's number one. And then a follow-up question from Carmen is, how do you confront it? Right?
Oh, yes. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So thanks for bringing this up. Then I don't have to tell Ganesh so directly anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just WhatsApp me lah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Someone answer, please.
All right.
Nah.
We hear from Aaron. If you have any thoughts, or Arielle, just go ahead.
It's okay if you are to if they don't know about it, right? I can tell you it's very hard to tell the person, because like every person is different. We all react differently to how somebody says something. Like, if let's say I were to tell, hey Ganesh, you are bad influencer, Ganesh may react differently than when I tell this, let's say, to Pastor Andy. Both of you would react differently.
I'll call my gang.
Yeah, so it's one thing for sure is if you were to tell them, don't sound like you're scolding them. Don't completely like, hey, you are being a bad influencer. I don't want to be like, can you get away from me? That kind of thing. Be more, I guess, I know it's very hard to say this, like very hard to do, but be more polite, I guess, because
Wow.
for all you know, what you say may either make them worse or make them better.
Yeah.
So it's really how you say it, and you also need to know the person well enough in order to I know not to say it like this, or else you'll get angry at me. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, can you give us a sample lah, like hey, let's say Kanesh is a really toxic friend, right?
Yeah. See, I'm toxic.
Yeah. What how would you say to him,
Yo.
Yeah. I'm not asking for myself lah. Just in case you are wondering. I mean, I'm just asking for a friend, you know.
Yeah. See, I've bad fashion sense. I'ma call my gang from Klang and spread some COVID to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you? I mean, like, yeah. How do you tell Kanish?
I think I would
Example.
say, I think I would probably say it like, hey Kanish, do you think, usually, okay, just I usually take a long time to figure something out like this, so
Okay,
don't
no
mind
problem, no
me,
problem.
right? But I think I would say something like, hey Kanish, do you just maybe just curious, do you think what you're doing is okay or not?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Fine.
Boy.
Yeah. That's okay. That's great, because like that's what I wanted you to say, so that if you were to say it like that, right? What do you think you're doing right? Like out of all you're doing right, what do you just like? I'm not nothing against you. I'm not like backstabbing you or anything. I just want to, kind of curious lah, because I also want to get to know you better. So I want to, in a way, I share with you a bit, you share with me a bit also lah. So yeah.
Wow. Not bad, Kanish.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel more toxic right now. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, good.
Not bad, Aaron. We are all learning.
Yes.
Cool. So, okay, next question. What are the toxic traits that makes a person toxic? How can you tell if someone is toxic, or realize that maybe even you may be toxic? So what are some common traits that you see in a so-called toxic person? Yeah.
Arielle?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
No, because I answered him, so don't take
Very, very good excuse. Very good.
Okay.
I think there's a lot lah actually. Like recently, how I found out that one of my friends is a bit toxic is I thought I could trust this person. Like I legit thought like, hey, actually he changed already. He's not like last year. But then I found out from one of my friends that he talked bad about me behind my back, and then he told my friend like some stuff. Then I think like what we mentioned earlier, in front of you they show a good face, they show the encouraging, the nice side, but behind you all the negative stuff come out, and then anyone can say, oh yeah, actually this person is not really friends with that person. And or like there's a lot of others like toxic friends, people who always want to talk about themselves and always want to talk about their own accomplishment. Like they got high exam results and then they expect you to be like, oh, so good, so good. But when you get high results, then they'll be like, whatever, and then they don't care and they won't be there lah. And or I think,
Wow.
and wow, what else? Toxic friend. Like they will. Is self-centered. Yeah, toxic is always self-centered. Everything is about the like what I mentioned. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do you have any example of toxic friends? You want to shout out to them? Give a shout out. Hey. Yeah.
I can't remember one now.
Oh, who's that?
Name and shame.
Ganesh, you almost said the name lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like we are no longer. Yeah, I hope that no one will review if anyone knows. If anyone in the comment section knows who it is, like I'm no longer friends with her lah. And this is not to talk bad about her. It's just like last year, like she, I would say in a way is a bit like the jealous kind of person. And it's like not just towards me. She became friends with another one of my friends. She became best friends with another one of my friends after that. And whenever she went out with other friends, then she'll get jealous. She'll be like, "Ayo, why you can go out with other people, cannot come out with me?" And then yeah, like small thing like will be jealous, and small thing then get angry, like very, like 小气 they call in Chinese. Like small thing then they will just get angry, and then there was one time she got angry at me over something that I said. Then the next day she never talked to me the whole day. And I called her like, hey, and then she would just ignore. And then I don't know what is the problem. I thought like I did something, and then I didn't know lah. Then the day after, then she just pretend like nothing happened. Then she was just happy again. And then she just tried, oh, we're best friends again. Then I tried to talk to her like, actually yesterday why you got angry? And then she just said the reason, and then she just don't want to talk about it anymore. And it happened a few times as well with other people. That's why I can confidently say it's toxic, because it's not just to me. So I know that I'm not the problem, but it was to other people. So and then every day, like sometimes she'll be very happy. It's kind of related to a bit like bipolar also. Like some days she'll be happy, but when she's sad, you better tread carefully, because you better tread carefully. If not, she might scold you. Like one time she was sad, then I tried to ask her like hey, you okay? And then she pushed me. She legit pushed me with force. She's like, don't touch me. Then then a lot of people saw that, and then another friend who was lying in front of her saw her like looking very sad, and she also turned around. Hey, you okay? Then she pushed her in front also. I was like, oh my gosh, like you dare to do in front of so many people. And yeah, and I think now I don't know whether now is better, but I don't know lah, cause we are no longer friends now. But that was it. And I think to some point I also told her like, hey, I think I'm not going to be friends with you anymore, because it's very every day I went to school like in fear, because I'm so afraid like what if I do something wrong and this person will be like angry at me again. So like I decided that I don't want this friendship. So I think in the end, like now we're not friends anymore, and it's not I don't know whether it's a good thing to say this, but I'm happy that we're not friends anymore, because it's not a friendship that I value. And yeah, so like there is more peace in myself. And yeah.
Wow, intense
Push here, push there.
Last time
not a lot lah. Once.
Yeah.
My school time I only push here, push there during football only lah.
Maxine's advice is push back, and then she say push back, and then she asks you to say just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, she said push back and then kidding. Well, she said kidding after she realized the person is bigger than you. That's why.
Okay. Wow. All right. Awesome. Cool. Aaron. You know what? Just talking about personal experience, I think this person called, what's her name? Yue.
You will. Is it?
Yue.
Where I lost the text. Organizer, where is it? Chop.
Blame organizer. Toxic lah you.
Okay. So speaking about personal experience, so Yue was also sharing sort of a personal experience, and I think she's asking for help to how to deal with this specific situation. So it's probably a real life situation happening right now. And it sounds like that I am starting to feel strange that my friends are kind of acting strange. There's a lot of strange things going on, okay?
A lot of strange things, yes.
Should I try to talk to them or end the friendship with them? Because it's very strange, right? So I don't know if you can give more context to it, it might help a little bit. But just thinking about strange stuff, what would you say, Aaron?
Definitely don't like straight away just like don't be friends, like break your friendship, because I feel like if you're to do that, it'll be even worse. They'll start to say, hey, why you suddenly like that? Why are you doing this? Definitely try to talk to them, but do be careful of what you say, because it's not especially people like toxic people, they are easy. Okay, I'll be honest. I've noticed one thing, that all of these people, right, are easily triggered. One, especially when they start to become toxic, right? You'll notice they'll start to be more triggered with different things that you say. And so it's, you really have to like, okay, one thing that I always do is I'll sit down and really take, like, let's say just take a whole day for me to think about, okay, how do I say this to this, how do I say it to this person? And then you think, how would it sound if, let's say, I was that person? Would I get angry at that person for saying this or not? And of course, it's easier said than done lah. But again, it's if you want to continue that relationship, maybe because it's your really close friends and you don't really want to, break off the relationship, then try lah, because it's no harm trying. If everything goes out, then it's great for you, but if really it goes bad, then you just have to live on. You just have to continue, like, just live your life normally, because that's their choice, not yours. You have tried already. So you can't do anything on your side already. And like I said, it's easier said than done, but it's worth a shot. I can tell you that. It's worth a shot.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, Yue, I hope that answers your question. I'll give you an idea of what to do. Pastor Andy, I'm seeing a trend, all right, in our chat box in YouTube, right? So they are saying that there's actually a new way to, there's a new kind of toxic lah, or rather cyberbullying / toxic. Is this thing called blue tick?
Okay.
And everyone is talking about it. Basically, those who always have the sin or blue tick, they're all toxic friends lah, because they don't reply you.
Blue tick. Blue tick means what? I mean, like we are. I guess we are. All of us here know what that means, but maybe there are people out there who's watching who's like, what on earth is blue tick?
So I think it's a WhatsApp thing lah. When the message is delivered, you have 2 gray ticks, right? And when a person open the message and read it, it's translated to blue tick to tell you that the person has read your message, but then they don't reply. So it's like, hello.
Oh.
Hello?
So like blue tick means it's supposedly the person have already read the message and is expected to reply lah.
And they say that
Mhm.
is super toxic, right?
It's
And,
toxic because wait, the toxic is because of what? The person who don't reply is toxic, or the person who is expecting the reply is toxic?
The person don't reply. That
Ah,
one is
okay,
toxic.
okay.
Okay.
Hey, Ganesh, this one happened to me all the time lah, Ganesh.
so that build up is for you,
Hey, yeah.
So according to that train of thought, Sinwei is saying that she can't live with blue tick function. Lol.
Oh,
She wants to switch it off.
she
Or
want
rather,
to switch
she-
it off.
She switched it off years ago. Yeah.
She switch it off so that so Sinway or people like Sinway cannot live with the blue tick, meaning they don't want people. So people like Sinway don't want to know who is toxic lah.
Yeah. So she rather live with toxic friends without knowing that they're toxic. Okay.
Yes. If I don't know you're toxic, therefore you are not toxic.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. So another question, see if
Uh-huh.
Aaron wants to do this. As for someone who is scared of losing people, what
Okay.
should I do when I'm mentally and emotionally abused? I know I'm hurting, but I know I will hurt more to let go of that person.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
You got a question, because when I read
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
let
So
me-
let's say
okay,
Ganesh and I are friends.
okay,
But Ganesh is very toxic to me. He's jealous. He
yeah.
blue tick me. He don't reply me. He's got bad fashion sense. He's
Yeah.
bad mouthing me. But I'm very scared to lose him. I don't want to host ATCHAT by myself.
Okay, yeah.
So how?
So you turn off the blue tick lah.
How you know I haven't turned? Hey, the problem is this: I turn off or I turn on blue tick. You still don't reply.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Okay.
Arielle, any thoughts?
How to help this person? They're very afraid of losing their friend, even though their friend is deserve to be lost. Dilemma.
Yeah.
Yes. Basically, I think these people I think they know that this friend they're supposed to let go lah. The right thing to do is to let them go lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard lah.
But it's very
hard lah.
very hard to let go lah. So
Yeah.
how do you tell this person to do the right thing?
To do the right thing.
I know this person wants to let go, but cannot let go. But everybody who's listening to this know what is the right thing to do. So how?
It will be very, very difficult.
Yes,
But,
of course.
But go and find new friends.
Wow.
Because in the end, I think we are all deserving of good friends.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you are clinging on to a friend just because you're afraid of loneliness, not to be insensitive, because it's very real. But in a way, it's also your intention is not super right, I think. And
Right.
it's not very, very genuine. Just try to try to include yourself in a better group of people. And just make new friends and but even that it'll be more challenges because making friends is not always easy but I think in the long run it's worth it rather than always staying in the same spot with the same toxic friend. And
Right.
then there is also confidence also, you have to know that even though you only have this friend, but you are still deserving of better friends.
Time lah. I also got one friend I cannot let go lah. Huh?
Yeah. I think
Yes, Aaron.
I'll be honest. I'm
Yes.
I'm exactly the same because I'm that person. I scared of letting people go on because I cannot let my friends go for some reason. Yeah, and I can relate to this question so much because I've been bullied by this person for so many years, and yet I couldn't bring myself to like let go of this person.
Okay.
Uh Again, yeah, it is good to let the person go, but if really you can't, then I would say what I did to this friend of mine was that I apologized to this person for no reason at all. I apologized and I said, what did I do wrong to you? Like I asked that question, what did I do wrong to you that you want to bully me so much? Let that person think. If that person starts rambling random stuff, then you can you can even counter if they start rambling like that, right? Then counter them, say then can you think have I ever done that to you? Because if you tell me that you've done all this to me, right, and you notice I'm not doing any of these to you, so what about me do you want to bully me so much? I'm not doing anything wrong also what? If let's say the person decides to go away from you, then that's their choice, because that's what they want to do. Of course you want to be friends with them, but if let's say they are not willing to change, they just want to be them and don't care about you, let them go, because you've already done your part. You are not involved in it anymore. It's whether or not the person can change or not. So if the person cannot change, then yes, let the person go and do exactly what Arielle says, which is find better friends to kind of influence you in a good way. Yeah.
Hey, I got one strategy, Ganesh.
Yeah.
You cannot let go, right? Of your toxic friend.
Me, okay.
You become the toxic friend.
I told you since the beginning.
Then you don't have to do the difficult part of letting them go. They let you go, then you like, hallelujah, finally lah. Finally. We call it reverse psychology lah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kanesh, I was going to say, last time I also cannot let go of my friendships and all that.
Yeah.
And then I read this somewhere lah. Someone said this, that which you cannot let go, you do not possess. It possesses you. That means we cannot let go. We think we don't let go, or it's ours. That friend is ours. But actually it's not yours. You don't possess the friend possesses you. You're not in control anymore. That's how you know. Wherever you cannot let go, that's when you know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yes. Because a good friend will give you space.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, so deep.
Correct, Ganesh.
My dumb brain cannot comprehend.
Sorry, never mind. But I can still friend you, even though you're dumb.
Okay.
I learn from Aaron and Arielle. I can still friend you. No problem.
Good examples.
Yes.
I know. I still have friends. Okay. Awesome. It's reaching 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So fast, huh?
Yes, but I have one question lah. Since you always talk about that toxic friend, right? Does that mean toxic friends cannot have friends? Something to think about. Okay.
How?
Yeah.
Me?
What happened?
I think they should have friends, in fact, because you maybe when you let go of that person, right, maybe you're just not the right person, but it's good for them to have friends, because if they are able to, I don't know, it's just if you need because okay, let's be honest, our friends are the ones who really shape us, in at least half of us. And so if let's say there's a friend that decides to change, like one of the toxic friend, decides to change, then who knows? Maybe that toxic friend also will change because their friend also changed, but so they want to follow their friend, you know. So
Right.
yeah, so I mean,
Mm.
it's true that that's very rare. I'll be honest, that's very rare, but it's still like, you know, I still think that, you know, they still deserve to have at least one or two friends in their life. Because if they don't have friends, right, that's very depressing, way.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So actually, Tam Kamen and Pastor John Song has shared the same thing. They said toxic friend makes friends with toxic friend, and both of them can be happily toxic together. And Mabel Yek answered that toxic friend still has Jesus as their friend. So
Right,
Wow.
right.
wow, but
Amen.
Pastor, as
Yes.
you know, I got a feeling that a lot of people are struggling with this whole thing about
Yes.
I have a toxic friend,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to deal with it because
Right.
I'm afraid of letting go. I think
Yeah.
based on today's questions and remarks and comments and all that,
Yeah.
I kind of feel that quite a number of people are seeking for not say seeking for a way out, but seeking for the right thing to do.
Yes. Okay.
And as a pastor of the ministry, right? What would you say? What like a one liner or rather a final word to them?
Okay. I mean, if you have okay, toxic means poisonous lah, right? That's what the word toxic means, right? And we shouldn't have poison in our life lah. And of course, some people are so used to their poison that they're willing to live with the poison in their body lah. Like, you know, there are certain things that we eat that we know is poisonous to our body, but we still keep eating anyway. But we know the right thing to do is to stop, is to walk away. And I think the general principle is this lah. Okay, one of the best ways to get rid of something is to replace it with something better.
Wow.
Right? So like say you have a bad habit. Sometimes trying to get rid of the bad habit can be hard. So what you can do is you develop a new good habit that you don't need the bad habit anymore. So maybe it's helpful to replace bad friends with good friends. And to get good friends, you have to put yourself in an environment where there are good friends lah. The higher chance of getting good friends lah.
Right.
So like, you know, for example, ex-teens.
Sell out. Okay.
You know, yeah, you know, church, you know, Jesus people lah. You know.
Jesus people. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But being in a community where
Yes.
friends are supportive and
Yes.
And people who's got your back lah, not talking bad about you.
Yeah, I mean, church is not perfect lah. But at least you know that it's a bunch of people who are all trying to be good friends lah. Because they're just supposed to be like Jesus, right?
I suppose. Yeah.
So I guess it's a bunch of people who is trying lah. At least you know they're trying lah.
Yeah.
They have a reason to be good friends lah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome. To all of you, you deserve good friends. So if you want a good friend, remember to text me at 012.
Yes.
All right. So we've come to the end of today's X-Teens chat.
Wow, so fast.
Yeah, Arielle and Aaron, well done to y'all. And thank you for opening up our mind to your world. To your experience. All right?
Yes.
Really, really, really awesome. Thank you to all our fans watching us during X-Teens chat. All 20,000 of you. You guys are awesome. Love you. And continue to support our channel. Click like and subscribe. Click on the bell button.
Hey, Ganesh.
Yeah.
One of these days lah, while it's still hot lah, maybe we should do an X-Teens chat live among us. We get 10 people playing right, and then we stream it live.
Okay.
Wow, not bad.
Best. Yes, then we see friendships break right in front of your eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
We see Imposter.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Our next chat is next week. I'll see you guys then.
Yes.
Follow our social media to know when it is and the topic. Bye bye.
Yes. Good night.